ZM, that's us and them. It's our pop-up podcast. I hope you like it, and if you don't, it's just because, oh my gosh, you're not cool like ZM.
I want to alter that intro, and if you don't, screw off. Yeah. I'm not that person. I'm just not that guy.
I like it. It's a nice intro.
It's a lovely intro, isn't it?
Yeah.
Band and I worked so hard on that.
I know. Yeah. Weeks.
Yeah.
Months.
Oh yeah.
Years. I hear.
Years in the planning. Hey, she's Zoe. I'm Milky. That's why we called the podcast ZM after trying 4,762 other podcast titles. We landed on ZM. It's right there the whole time. Yeah. And the podcast Zoe is brought to you by who now?
McCarthy Automotive.
McCarthy Automotive. Had another great experience with McCarthy Automotive. It is one of the only shops in the city that is big enough to actually work on a motorhome. And so the short story is last fall coming home, we had a tire rupture because whoever owned this thing before us, or before the person who owned it before us, somewhere along the line, somebody took the mud flap and tucked it up in the wheel well so it was backwards, so that the pointy end of the bolts, when we were driving down the highway, it was bouncing off the tires and shredded the tires. And that shredded the bottom of the RV, and that shredded the water tank, which is now leaking. It's like Niagara Falls. Anyway, they don't do that kind of work. I got an RV tech in my driveway right now, as a matter of fact, who's doing that kind of work. But the ABS light was on, just things that happen, right? Wear and tear from driving to and from the East Coast a few times. I had concerns about, are the wheels actually in balance? Because it's a different, it doesn't drive like a little Toyota car does. The wheel feels a lot looser than that. They looked it over. They did incredible work. They have assured me that, yes, everything is good to go. And the other thing, they looked on the other side, and I'd looked there at least 6 times. They found the other mud flap also tucked up backwards inside.
Oh, well, there you go. Yeah.
That's what people can expect when they go to McCarthy Automotive. They are thorough. They look at everything. You articulate a problem, they will move heaven and earth to make sure that they can tell you that problem has been eliminated.
Yeah. I mean, they will travel kilometers ahead to help you.
Kilometers ahead.
Well, yeah, I don't want to say miles.
No, I know.
They'll go the mile for you, but no, it's like, no, they'll go the kilometer for you is really what I was trying to say.
Wrapping my head around how that sounded, because we've said, go the extra mile. They'll go the extra kilometer for you.
We got to make it Canadian. We have to hit that CanCon standards.
I'm curious, because you went to the Algonquin College radio program. Oh, by the way, McCarthy Automotive, 1150 Heron Road. We should mention that. McCarthyautomotive.ca. They're on Heron, right between Calidar and Bank, on the south side of the street. So yes, the Algonquin College radio program.
Can you tell both of us have undiagnosed ADHD?
Follow the bouncing ball. And now there's banjos. Oh, speaking of banjos, no, I'm kidding.
The radio broadcasting program.
I believe it was Don Crockford, who was a big part of the Algonquin College radio program for a long time. And his whole thing with kilometers versus kilometers became the thing of lore, to the point where even those of us who went to Loyalist College in Belleville heard about this. But it was, or maybe it was Norm. Anyway, one of the professors at Algonquin College instilled in people, this was his line. When he'd hear people say kilometers, he'd go, "What is a meter?" It's a good point, right? What is a meter?
Yeah, no, what is a meter? Yeah.
What is a meter? What? Yeah.
Yep.
Brilliant.
Yep. I probably would have gotten in trouble then.
Yeah. And it was drilled into my head, and I still say kilometers.
Because that's the colloquialism for it. Let's just chalk it up to that.
But you'll get that argument too, right? Yeah. I know it's technically incorrect, but I speak how people speak.
Yeah, exactly. There's nothing wrong.
Use guys need, I see it spelled that way. Yeah. Hey, little birdie told me.
Yes.
They may have seen you in the stands at a basketball game recently. What is going on, Zoe?
Yeah, well, like you've been semi-alluding to for weeks, I have some
have I?
project that's been going on in the background.
Do tell.
So I am one of two. I am going to be co-hosting the Ottawa Blackjack Games, which is our local CEBL basketball team. Doing the in-game hosting. So I'm
Oh, fun.
Yeah, so I'm getting the crowd hyped. I'm telling people to get excited. I
Who
am
better?
announcing, the halftime performances. I'm giving away prizes. This is my favorite part. I love giving stuff away. Yes,
Who better to do that than you? Good job. That's awesome.
yes. So some people probably would have seen me last week on Wednesday.
You
We
folks
had
mentioned
the
it.
Yeah, yeah. I think it got leaked a little bit.
Mhm.
But basically, it was the preseason game that we do with all the local high schools. So it was really great to
Ah,
see my high school up in the stands. There was DJ T Dot. He does the music during the game. His
wait.
school was there.
DJ T Dot for an Ottawa team.
Yeah.
T Dot is Toronto.
No, he's in Ottawa.
Yeah, but he calls himself T Dot. He should be O Dot.
You can take that up with him. But
I
I mean,
intend to.
he's been, gosh, I don't know how long he's been. I swear he's been on the radio since I was younger.
Who listens to the radio?
Yeah, it's all about podcasts now, didn't you hear?
Is the guy who
Yes.
does 5 radio shows a day. Yeah.
Yeah, so it was really cool to see the stands all full of kids. But yes, this
Amazing.
coming week is the home opener. I am super, super excited now that I've got, that I've touched the court, got some grounding there and some understanding of how things work behind the scenes. I'm really excited to go into the home opener and bring, honestly, what I consider one of the best shows that'll be happening this summer in Ottawa to everyone here. So please come
Nice.
check it out. It's going to
Nice.
be a phenomenal time. Zav Trudeau is going to be the halftime performance.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, there'll be some fantastic giveaways. It'll be a really, really, really great time. I highly, highly, highly recommend coming out.
Okay, if Zav Trudeau is going to be doing the halftime show, that would indicate to me that his parents may actually be in attendance. And where I'm going with this is, I don't know if you know this, but one of his parents is sort of kind of dating Katy Perry.
Yeah, I am, out
Maybe,
of the two
just
of us, the
maybe.
person who's on the celebrity stuff a bit more. So I am aware that Zav Trudeau is going to be there. I am not aware, and please do not ask me if the former Prime Minister, Miss Perry, or Sophie are going to be there. So I don't know. I have no clue. I just know Zav will be there. I have no idea who will be joining him.
You
So.
just took you just took a backhanded shot at me, and I caught it. That between the two of us, you're more in tune with celebrity stuff. Oh, girl, I, I can tell you a thing or two about
You
you.
say that to me all the time. Like, you know about this stuff more. I have no time to watch TV. Blah,
Well,
blah, blah,
okay,
blah, blah.
all right. Here's the defining difference for a 57-year-old guy. I am pretty current with what's going on. I pay
Yes,
attention.
of
I
course.
bring it up on the show. The
Of
difference
course.
is you actually know who these people I'm speaking of.
You're like, I think his name is Zav.
I mean, the number of years I spent on radio talking about Kiza. That hit song from Kiza Hideaway. And then Zoe all of a sudden is like, that's Kaiser, right? And I'm like,
my
shut up. Because for like 4 years, easily 4, maybe more, 6 years, Kiza, and nobody corrected me. And then there's Zoe going, dude, hey, grandpa. Like, oh. Anyway, but just to prove that I do know a thing or two about some celebrities, I don't know
Yes.
if you know this about Katy Perry. Two things.
What?
Two things.
What?
She kissed a girl and she liked it.
Oh, yes, I knew that.
Okay. Thing 2,
Mhm.
she is an astronaut, you know.
Yes, I do know. Where
So-
I wish I had a little flower with me that I could just I have a pot of flowers right behind the screen. I wish I just had one that I could just lift up slowly like she did when she was in orbit.
Too fun. Anyway, I mean, I guess that is a possibility. So if that's your thing, there you go. And as a
Yeah.
bonus, you'll get to see. Okay, now, I got to ask $1 million question because I know basketball culture is a lot about the fit, right? It's the jersey,
yeah.
it's whatever else. Oh, and the shoe.
Oh my gosh, the shoes, Milky.
Yeah, there you go. There we go.
I have to step my game up 100%. I am very
Crocs
excited.
aren't going to cut it.
No, the Crocs are not going to cut it. I'm not saying that I'm wearing like bad shoes, but no, that I'm looking around going, I am fully aware that my shoe game needs to be stepped up. Compared, like my
No
co-host
stiletto
has
heels
great
or
shoes.
anything.
I mean, I could wear heels. They're not against that, but also I'm more
silly.
scared of like tripping on the staircase and like tumbling down a whole section. So I would prefer runners. I think some.
I was
cool
being
kicks.
facetious. I didn't realize that. Yeah, you could actually do the heel thing. But anyway.
No, you could.
All right.
I could absolutely. I could, but yeah, I think I would
Not practical.
prefer if running around the arena to be in shoes.
As someone who has done a very little bit of that at a couple of Sens games, yeah, there's a lot of running around, and need not look any further than any woman who does reporting for sports leagues. And have you seen how the reporters in Calgary at the Saddle Dome get to their little press box area, which is, I guess, next to the team bench? They need to literally crawl under the bleachers.
Yes.
And there's a little hole that they sneak.
They're like little rodents, like.
And they're in like 5-inch stilettos and
they're like
skirts and nylons, and it's like,
but
oh my
you gotta
God.
do what you gotta do, to put on a good show. And yeah, I'm telling you, like everything that I know about the upcoming season, speaking with the new ownership, this is going to be a really great year to start watching the Ottawa Blackjacks if you haven't already. Because I'm telling you,
so I'm coming.
If you haven't been to a game before, please come out. If you have been to a game before, I'm telling you, they're bringing it to a whole nother level, and you will definitely want to show up again this year. Yeah. So, but other than that, I went to the sold out Ottawa Titans game.
I was going to ask. I've only seen footage from it. Oh my goodness, that is such a beautiful ballpark, and it used to be packed all the time for the Ottawa Lynx. We've not had a sold out baseball game in Ottawa since 2002.
I know. I was actually really
good.
Really impressed with the Ottawa people for showing up and showing out for that team, because again, it is good baseball too. It's not, there are some fast plays, there are some great plays, there's some big hits. My goodness, there was, so many balls going back in the crowd. I was actually very happy that I had right up against the fence seats. Like I was right on the field level, and I was very happy because watching the amount of balls that went to the very high top of the stands, I was like,
that's the thing, right? About baseball, you need because baseball,
there's nowhere safe.
No,
There's
and baseball's one of those
safe.
games that it's kind of at a leisurely pace, right? So there's baseball on the field, but you got a beer and a hot dog. You're enjoying the sunshine. It's very casual. Like,
well, it's called a pastime for a reason. It's to pastime.
Like in a hockey game, I mean, like we're frenetic, right? We're like into the whole thing. It's action constantly. Football game, when the plays are on, a lot of the same thing, and the play stops, and you sort of have a moment there. Baseball's very casual and relaxed, and if you're not paying attention, that's when you can really get injured. Those balls come flying at you. Woo!
Exactly. They're very fast. But yeah, I would say also the likelihood of a puck going astray in an arena or a football getting, thrown into the crowd.
Well, they make you give the footballs
slim.
back, which is stupid.
Well, yeah. I know, but again, very slim margins compared to some baseball games. Like I've been at Jays games in the 500s and had balls land in the sections next to me on my right and my left. Wow. Like I'm telling you, there's nowhere safe in a ballpark. Always keep your eye on the ball. That's why we have that phrase. So yeah, you're always in the danger zone, but I did not feel in the danger zone where I was sitting. So
nice. Well, I hope they can sustain that. I don't think they'll get a sellout every single game, but I mean,
they already sold out the Mother's Day one from what they're
really.
Yes, yeah.
Oh,
and
wow.
honestly, guys, to be at field level paid I think $25. Like I was
you can't beat that.
Lower FF row A, like right up against the fence. I had no one sitting in front of me. It was $25 when I bought my tickets back in February for the home opener.
That's
so it's a really good, and I think you can actually go in and out. You can't bring food in, sadly, but you can go in and out. So I think that does help a bit because, the concessions, I understand that can be pricey after a while, especially if you're going with all the kids.
Yeah, adds up quick. Cool. Okay. Well, that's awesome. Keep us posted on the Titans. I'm really interested in And I saw a bunch of people, maybe it was the Titans page, where they posted just person after person, and they're all wearing like the baseball jersey. I wouldn't mind one of those. I'm not going to lie. They're
Yeah,
pretty
I
nice.
wore mine that I got last year. Sadly, I think I only showed up just after like 6:10, 6:15, and they were already gone. So I really tried to like be there as soon as possible, and I took the train. That went really well, by the way.
Well, here,
Um,
yeah, that's the real sport, isn't it? Getting there and
Actually, one of the not QR codes, but yeah, one of the QR codes didn't work.
well,
So
that's progress because normally it's the train that doesn't work.
yeah,
So it's just
so
the QR code.
the person that came with me and I let through the turnstile, they had to like activate the turnstile to let me through because I couldn't get through with my QR code. But we got there, kids. We got there. So it happens. And I
And
wouldn't blame the Titans. I'd blame OC Transpo on that one.
but overall, okay, so the train obviously
Yes,
went
overall.
smoothly, and overall, is it a worthwhile experience taking the train?
Oh,
If all
yes.
goes correctly, is the
Oh my
train
God.
okay?
If you are like me and you live next to one of the, like very close to walking distance to one of the stations or even a
Now,
short
hold,
bus
hold,
ride.
hold on. Okay, you'll walk. I mean, from your place to Banks,
Okay.
which is a
I'm
15-minute drive, and you're like, that's an easy walk. So let's put
Okay,
things in
sorry.
perspective here.
I will put it into perspective. I'm talking like a 10-15 minute walk from
Okay.
like the closest
All right.
station. Or if you can park and walk or take a short bus and walk, that's great. I honestly highly recommend. The train was so quick just to get there. You get off and then literally you turn the corner and you take the bridge straight over. The bridge is nice and covered, so that was nice as the wind was picking up. And it drops you off right at the front door.
Yeah.
Like you get to the other side of the bridge, and 2 feet to your right is the front entrance to the stadium. So I do highly recommend. And I think that did help a lot with flow of traffic because it did not look like there was as long of a backup lineup as there was
So
last
people
year.
took your advice, which you gave last week, which I kind of
Yeah.
poo-pooed a little
Yeah.
bit, mockingly
Yeah.
having a little fun. But okay, good. Oh, by the
Yeah,
way,
well, I
a little.
was
Speaking of poo-pooing you, might I say, because last week I was a little rough on you. You look marvelous today.
oh stop.
Fresh
Yeah, you
as a
even went
tulip.
out.
As I mean, it's like the tulip festival's on the other side of my screen here, just glowing.
I actually went out of my way today to not put mascara on to see if I could bait you into saying that I looked tired. Because last week I was wearing mascara, and I was like, I don't normally get that comment when wearing mascara. I only get it when I'm not. And so,
Yeah.
yeah, I was trying to bait you. So good job
You just
avoiding
wait.
that
You
one.
just wait. Then one of these days you're going to log on, and I'll be the one in mascara. Okay, so.
You go, girl. You go, girl. Go off, queen.
Listen,
Yes,
there
diva.
have been conversations. I've heard from my friends Madge and Diva, two fantastic drag queens that I've done a lot of work for. They were the reasons why I ended up doing drag in the first place. One of them, it was their birthday, and
Nice.
would I please stop joking about being the Dairy Queen and actually show up and be the Dairy Queen. So we did as a lark, which led to it really being stepped up during COVID when my friend Andre, who was a fantastic drag queen in his own right, did my makeup and hair, and holy crap, was that fun. But yeah, the conversations have happened because I'm making my way back to doing more shows on my own internet radio station, Blast the Radio. More on that is coming as I sort of work my way and figure out the game plan for that. But Madge and Diva would very much like to do some sort of party, maybe a reunion party, relaunch party type thing. And it has been suggested that the Dairy Queen may want to make an appearance for that. So,
Nice.
as much as I
Nice.
sort of say that was kind of fun to do once or twice in my life, it may end up happening again because I'm not saying no to too many things at this point in my life. Let's just have fun.
Yeah, that's honestly all I've ever done is just like, hey, that sounds like fun. Let's do it.
Oh, I know. And don't think that you haven't inspired that in me.
Yay.
Ooh, 2 compliments in a row.
I
Okay,
know.
that
You're killing it.
shit needs to
Okay.
stop. Okay.
All right. We got to stop making my face turn red and get on with the show.
Well, yeah, and
I'm
also,
flashing.
enough about you. Can we talk about
Yeah.
me for a moment?
Yes.
I have finally found the car I had been looking for.
Yay.
The deal is done.
Yep. Woo.
So we did an entire episode on this AI experience, and I'm still not going to name. Oh, by the way, there's more to that damn story. So long, it's a very long story. In a nutshell, emailed them about a car, got an email back in the morning. Then somebody texted me, and I had a whole conversation with this person that was texting me. Hey, I've already communicated with somebody. Don't worry about it. We're one big happy team. Blah, 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 blah. And at the end of the day, it was an AI that I was texting with, which fine, I accept it's part of the world. It hadn't been disclosed to me, and I found that very off-putting. And the overwhelming majority of people who responded to our question on social media felt the same way. No problem with AI, just declare it to me and give me the option. Yeah. They continue to text me every single week. Hey, we're having a friends and family sale. Hey, we're invited. Can you take me off your list? And they have refused. Or not refused, they just ignored my request, which, by the way, is illegal. Anyway, I hate the whole car buying experience. I hate it. And I looked online. There's all these places now that, you can buy your car online. They'll deliver it to your driveway, and you can trade yours in. I looked at it. Anyway, a friend of mine, a former neighbor of mine and friend of mine, happens to work for Myers, and I grew up with the boys, the guys that their family owns Myers. So I've known them for quite some time. I've done their commercials for a number of years as well at Myers. Happily, proud to do so. And I mentioned on my Facebook a few days ago that I was still frustrated, and Dave got in my inbox and said, "What are you looking for? Let me find it for you." So he put me in touch with a guy named Sean who works for Myers. Sean said, "Hey, understand you're a busy guy. No problem. What can I bring to your house for you to look at?" Nice. Dude drove from Canada to my house to show me a car, to appraise the truck I'm trading in, confirm that it was in the condition I said it was in, confirm that the price that they said they'd give me for my truck, they will give me for my truck. And so I had to drive out to Canada the other day, which I work from home. What the hell has happened to this city? And how do people tolerate commuting in this? Because anyway, we'll get into that.
You only just caught on to that?
I work from home.
I walk to work, and I still have to deal with almost getting hit by a car every day. It's wild out there.
I can't. I did a whole musings from the Milkman in my daily newsletter this week. I'm going to talk about that coming up on this show because I could not get over it. But yeah, so if you do the commute, so he drove from Canada to here. Love the car. It's got everything I want. So it's a 2022 Nissan Rogue. I picked up a 2016 Rogue for my New Brunswick car. So when we're at the cottage, I've now got a bit of a beater there. But I've fallen in love with this little Rogue, so I wanted another one. I wanted leather. I wanted a sunroof. I was hoping the stereo system would get approved because the one in the 2016 is a piece of garbage, and that matters to me. It ticked every single box. So I had to drive to Canada. It's just basically sign a couple of pieces of paper and hand over my ownership. And anyway, I pick it up later on this week. So thank you. Yay. Myers was incredible.
Can I say? It sounds like they went the extra kilometer for you.
They did go the extra kilometer even.
Kilometer.
I've done business with Myers before, and I'd looked and I'd seen a few things here and there, and it was just, I don't want to walk into a dealership and have to go through that whole. Yeah. I'm just looking. Yeah. They made it so easy on me, and I promise you, that's not something they did just because I'm some guy who's got a radio show or a podcast.
The Milkman.
No. Like that matters to Zoe. That doesn't matter to Myers. Does
matter to Zoe.
But that's just that is something that they would do for anyone who is just short on time. I can't say that matter of factly, but I have confidence in saying that they did that because that's just what they do. They recognize
they go the extra kilometer.
Yep, they do. That should be their. Hang on, we're right to that right now. Yeah. So thank you, Myers. Looking forward to it. So yes. Relief that's done.
Relief.
So do you want to talk about my musings on that?
Yes.
So, it was insane. I left here. So my appointment at Myers in Canada at the auto park was at 2:00. I'm at Bank and Hunt Club area, and my GPS told me that's a 33-minute drive. And I went, I better play it safe and leave. I'm gonna give myself 45 minutes to get there. right? And I know if I go to a hockey game, it ain't going to be 45 minutes. So
No.
I got there in an hour and 10 minutes. Let me
What
tell
was
you,
happening on the highway?
nothing. And I didn't even do the 417. I went Hunt Club.
Oh, you went back road.
Dude, like, I mean, so from Bank to about Greenbank Road, as you know, every 100 yards is a bloody traffic light. And then you end up behind, Martha, who's texting on her phone and oblivious. So, like 3 or 4 cars that could have gone through the bloody light didn't get through the light. Then you got, stupid Neil, who doesn't realize that 50 is not 80 kilometers or kilometers an hour. He's doing
they're out
in the fast lane on the 80. It's just, oh my!
But they're out for a Sunday. They're out for a Sunday drive in the middle of like rush hour, and you're like, "This is not the time to be out for a
And you never see
Sunday
a
drive."
cop. You never see a cop, and this is
No.
the problem. There's no enforcement of this. The cops are not visible, so people are just. It's just. Oh,
It's chaos. It's absolute chaos. Every time I get in my car.
Oh, and this is what I said in my newsletter. I said, I don't know how you do this every single day, people who have to commute to work, because God love you, you're doing it. And my ride home was even worse. It was over 2 hours in rush hour to get from Canada to Bank and Hunt Club. That's insanity.
Well, and this is why some people's argument is with the whole like federal government going back possibly to 4 days a week is like, no, these roads can't handle another day of traffic. Like right now, Kent Street is down to 1 lane because they are tearing up James Street in that one section. And the amount of backup I see going all the way down to the highway, and then I can only imagine going up onto the highway, going all the way down probably to Canada, because the amount of people that are trying to commute in is just wild to me. I don't know how I used to do it. Like I when I worked out in Orleans and lived in Nepean, I did it, guys. I was there, but I can't.
I did it too. But I was driving. I was driving north south to the Byward Market when I worked in the Bell Media. Yeah. Right, and you never hear traffic reports in this city about anything north south. And so my trip was I would go up Bank to Riverside, Riverside to Maine, which they cut down from 2 lanes to 1 because let's put bike lanes in, and that thing is so. And then you get on to Colonel By, and all bets are off as to whether that's going to be 5 minutes into the Byward Market or 5 days. Anyway, so the only thing more painful than that, another milkman musing. Of course, when you get a new car, you need to call your insurance company and take the insurance, the one that and what time will you be trading the car in? What time do they take it? Okay, so I get home, it's shortly after 6, and I pick up the phone and I call the number on the pink slip. Your estimated wait time is 97 minutes. I'm like, what? A mixtape.
That doesn't make any sense.
A mixtape back in the day on cassettes, the longest you could do was 90 minutes. That's an hour and a half. 90. Yeah. And of course, every 5 minutes, or not even every 3 minutes, your estimated wait time is still 97 minutes. And then they follow that up with, of course, you're a very important customer. No, I'm not. If I'm a very important customer, I'm not waiting 97 minutes. You're going to do better than that. And I finally, after an hour and some odd on the phone, waiting, listening to it continue to tell me it was going to be 97 minutes, it never changed. Suddenly I get this thing that says, please call back during regular business hours, Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And I'm like, I called after 6. You closed at 5? Where was this information from the moment I got it? Anyway. So this is why I deal with like an insurance broker. Like I don't mind paying to talk to someone. I know. Yeah. No, I call them, they answer the phone, and then they can sit on the phone for 90 minutes with the insurance company. I will pay the extra 10% fee. You know, and I know they've got a direct conduit. They're scary.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, that's your job to keep that person as your contact. Like, I'm not dealing with this.
I called the next morning. I spoke to a lovely woman named Michelle, she and I just had a great laugh together. Got it squared away. I was about 20 minutes on hold, even though it was telling me it was going to be probably 45 minutes. It wasn't that bad. And she said, well, what number did you call? And so I said, well, this number on the pink slip. She says, yeah, never call that. That goes to a particular office. Call the 1-800 number.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's helpful. Thank you.
So all my pink slips now, I've scratched off the local number. Like, I'm never calling that again.
Never.
Ah.
Putting it in your phone. Put it in your phone as a contact. Like save that number as a contact.
Now, it could have been worse. Did you hear this story about the Pope this week?
No.
So things you never think about.
The Pope?
Well, you do go to church, so I suspect he probably comes up in your thoughts once in a while. But no, the fact that the Pope, like anybody, has to do banking. Yeah, the Pope has a bank account. And earlier this week, the Pope had to call his bank to make some changes to his account. And so he's talking to someone on the phone who's just refusing to believe that he is who he says he is. And she finally got fed up and she hung up on him, Zoe.
Straight to hell. You're going straight to hell.
I mean, can you imagine? Now, if anybody's going to forgive you for that, right? Oh.
I don't know.
Well,
he might wait a little while before forgiving her for that.
But I laughed when I read that. I'm like, okay, I feel a whole lot better about my 97 minutes than even the Pope can't get through and get stuff done.
But I would say if I was the Pope, I'd be like, you know what? I am glad that they are taking every precaution to make sure no one breaks into my account, like I'd still
not just
like,
anybody can call and say, hi, I'm the Pope. I need a couple of extra grand in my bank account, please.
Their scam security is really high. That's good.
Too funny. And also, I've noticed it is the season where all the poop bags. You go to dog parks, you know about poop bags. People just they hang their poop on tree branches in the wintertime. And 'tis the season now where the poop bags are, doing their best impersonation of maple syrup. It's just drip, 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 drip. What is wrong with these people who just launch their poop bags into the forest and they get hung up on trees? It's so gross right now. It's so gross. In the winter, it's not so bad because they're frozen. But now everything's, leaking and
it's nasty. I don't like this time. Like I actually refuse to go to dog parks during this kind of season until things dry out. I don't like the puddles that are basically just pee water. Like I don't want my dogs in that. Like so I will just opt to go anywhere else. I've been going to the experimental farm and just letting them run their beans out there and they quite enjoy that.
Where are they allowed to be off leash at experimental farm? Or is it's a leashed area?
Yeah, it's a leashed area.
Got it. Okay. Nothing.
But I do like if you're gonna come at me and get upset, I do understand. Like I keep them out of the plots. They're very good with staying out of the like plant plots. We stay on the grassy areas. So
look, you're a responsible enough dog owner. You're like I am,
and I do pick up after them.
And I do too. And Kelty lately, I don't know what. Talk about picky pants. Like 2 feet from the path is not good enough for our princess. No. I got to go, like 15, 20 yards into the woods. And here, and I pick it up every time. So this is what I don't understand. These lazy people, and you know who it is too, right? It's the person who's showing up in the Lululemons with the Nike shoes, and they got the sweatband on, and they go to the gym every single day, and at the dog park, that is part of their fitness regimen, and suddenly this bag of poop from this little poodle that, fits into your backpack or purse is too heavy for you to carry over to the bin. You got to launch it 15 feet up in the air into a tree. I don't understand you.
Yeah, I don't understand doing that. Like what I do, like at the
experimental because they drip this time of year. They drip. Don't.
Yeah, no, that's disgusting. Don't do that. But like at the experimental farm, they'll go to the washroom and there's no garbages there, right? So they'll go to the washroom and I will leave it like on the path, like so when I'm walking back, I just recollect them on my way back to the car and then I take them home with me and throw them out because again, there's nowhere to throw them out. I go the extra mile or kilometer. I go dead. I go the extra kilometer and I bring it all the way home. Like, so.
I'm just writing this down. Extra kilometer. That's the title of this podcast. Going the extra kilometer. There you go.
I need to like take up needlepoint or something and start putting that on pillows.
But I'm sensing
extra kilometer.
I'm sensing a business opportunity. There's a merch opportunity for you and I, like some ZM pouch, right? That a little pouch that you just, you've got your
like
dog.
A fanny pack?
A fanny pack would be so ironic, wouldn't it?
Why?
Because because poop comes out of a fanny.
Oh, yes, that's true. Yeah, sorry, I didn't even think of that.
And by the way, my Mac is telling me that it's going to go to sleep soon unless I plug it in. So I have plugged it in. I'm just hoping I don't lose this call. So if we suddenly disappear, that's what's going on.
And have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week.
Well, we may be wise to do that, Zoe, even though we're not technically done yet. You know what? I'm going to chance it. Okay, there's our goodbye just in case. Let's keep going.
Just in case. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. If you like what you heard, please spread the word. And as always, go that extra kilometer.
I wish my computer would go the extra kilometer or the extra few inches. This is ridiculous. Needs a new cable. But no, a fanny pack because poo-poo comes out the bum-bum. And if we did a little fanny pack that was like ZM branded and it was like a little zip thing that people could just, put on their belt or whatever else, and you put your dog poop bag in there to carry it until you get to the bin.
Yeah, well, like I'm like, there's got to be some design that someone could 3D print that just like if you have like your own fanny pack now for whatever you have your dog fanny pack, but that you could clip on like put this clip on the side that like holds the poop bag.
There you go. A carabiner would accomplish that, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, I actually use the dog's carabiners all the time to carry them around the dog park with me if I need to.
Do that. It's not complicated.
Because like if I go to Bruce Pitt or something. I'll carry it the whole time until I'm back at the garbage can.
And you're carrying it for two dogs. So what's everyone else's excuse? Grr! Go the extra kilometer and pick up your poop.
I'm undecided on if we're going to Bruce Pitt or if we're going to the experimental farm today. Might do the
Conroy
farm.
Come to Conroy.
No, it's got leaky poop bags hanging from trees. Why would I do that?
This is why I'm not in sales, right?
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
On a positive note, I'm not all doom and gloom. On a positive note, McDonald's McHappy Day was this past Wednesday, and I sacrificed this gorgeous body of mine once again. Took one.
I'm not laughing.
Kind of are.
No,
but it looks good in mascara. Right?
Yes. Yeah, facts. Better than I do, apparently.
I didn't say that. I didn't even allude to that. Stop putting words in my filthy mouth. Jeez. I worked at McDonald's all through high school, and I always loved McHappy Day then because you get all the, like the mayor would come in, police officers, fire department, volunteers. It was just a fun day, and I really loved being a part of it when I was in media because you could do anything you want. You can't get fired, right? So, and the McDonald's I worked at in high school did not have a drive-through, and I was always jealous. Like, McDonald's had a thing where, like, if they'd have a staff party, and McDonald's would always do staff parties. Like, we'd go to the water park for a day, and another store's staff would cover for you. So it was kind of fun. You got to work in a different restaurant, right? And they had slightly different equipment and things, and it was just really kind of fun like that. So whenever we'd get to a place where it had a drive-through, it was a lot of fun. But as a member of the media, I would mess with people. I would do the David Letterman thing. Someone would pull up to the drive-through, oblivious to the fact that it's McHappy Day and that it's celebrities, local celebrities doing McHappy Day, and I would just do. And they would go, Big Mac and fries and a small Coke, please. No, thank you. Sure. Just messing with them. But McHappy Day is just one of those things that I've always been happy to support. And I just want to send some kudos. A couple of years ago, I actually popped the memory card out of my dash cam just so I could take the video and put it online and give props to the staff working at this little McDonald's. It's in behind the McEwen gas station at Hunt Club and Laurie Greenberg. Like, blink and you miss it. And the staff was they were just so great that I had to, put a spotlight on them. I don't go to McDonald's often anymore, but every time I do, I end up at that location. And I say it to the manager all the time. I don't know what your secret is. You hire incredible people, not to diminish other people working at other McDonald's, but it's just consistent at this location where every single person you deal with is just like the poster child for what a McDonald's employee is. And it happened again to me on McHappy Day. They could not be a better group of people than the McDonald's on Hunt Club and Laurie Greenberg. So just wanted to say hi to them, and thanks for making McHappy Day even McHappier.
Yeah, no, exactly. I was participating in the Smile Cookie as of recent. And yeah, no, it was like the staff was very nice. Like, because only by my work is there this little tiny like gas station, like Express Tim Hortons, and they only get like one delivery a day of treats, and like, you know, in the like warming carrier case, whatever. And so I went like first thing in the morning because I knew they would sell out right away because they had the day before. And I was like, oh hey, like, do you have any Smile Cookies? Because I didn't see them in the shelf. And he's like, oh, I have some in the little thing in the back. And I'm like, oh great. He's like, I only have 12. I'm like, I will get all of them. He's like,
yeah,
great.
you did. Nice.
No, and what was great was that I used my gift card. So I was like, oh, like I'm just giving the money back again. Like, but to
except that 100% of the proceeds from the sale of those cookies goes to whatever charity that Tim Hortons is supporting. So locally,
yes.
It was the Ottawa Snowsuit Fund. And, you know, I do radio shows in Owen Sound, Kitchener, Waterloo, and Guelph. And come to find out that those stores were supporting different charities even within their own cities. So different restaurants have different associations. So, but at the end of the day, it's all 100% of the sale of those cookies is going to the charity. The restaurant's keeping none of it. And I love the people who get all bent out of shape. Look at this these people don't know how to make a smile on a cookie. Those ones just make me laugh even more.
I was going to say, I thought that was the whole point, was that they're semi-messed up.
They're so bad, they're funny.
And then also, like, sometimes you look at it and go, is that me?
Yeah. What if the cookie you're given is representative of their interpretation of you? You ever think about that?
Martha? Yeah, because honestly, I would love to do like a competition one day of someone like trying to mimic my laugh, you know, like, because everyone just like claims it's so iconic. I'm like, it would be really great to just line all my friends up and get them to do their best impression of my laugh.
I would like very much to make that happen. I will accommodate that. I will bring the recording equipment. I will make sure my laptop actually can hold a charge.
Yeah, you can hear it in the background.
I know.
Just so the audience knows, like, he's not joking. Like, his cord is not working.
But we're still on the air. Yeah, because my cord.
We're still on the air.
My cord downstairs works. My cord. Yeah.
Here it is. Go.
Best podcast ever. Listen
ever. We're so prepared and professional. God.
Two stories came to my attention this week, both of which involved ice cream.
Oh, I love ice cream, and it's that season.
I do too. So I can't wait to hear what you respond to this story with.
No.
From Cambridge, Ontario. Place called L.A. Frank's, which is locally, everybody knows L.A. Frank's. Anyway, it was robbed of more than 25 tubs of ice cream. And my take on this was, wait a second. Ice cream is the one thing in the world we still have that we can turn to for joy every single time. And these cone heads stole ice cream. I'm thinking of this person in the future, right? They go to have a little...
Sorry. You're just like, these cone heads, and my brain goes straight to that movie. Like, and I'm just like... Yeah, of course they have the right to steal it. Their head looks like it.
Can you imagine, though, like for the rest of your life, anytime you're thinking, oh, man, some ice cream would bring me happiness and joy, and then you go to get a scoop of ice cream, and it's like, remember the time I stole ice cream? You know, you have to live with that for the rest of your life and associate
you have
that
to
with ice cream.
Live with the fact that you probably made some kid cry somewhere, and that's on you.
Feel
that's
good now, you stupid, poopy cone head.
Yeah, and they're not screaming for ice cream because you stole it. And that's on you. And that is not going the extra kilometer like we have been preaching in this podcast.
25 tubs of ice cream. What are you doing with 25 tubs of ice cream, though? setting up your own
I
restaurant.
mean, living your best life, in my opinion.
All right, I retract everything I said about. I'm sorry, I called you a conehead. My bad.
Like, I wish I had 25 things of ice cream down in my deep freeze. That'd be awesome.
Yeah,
Honestly,
well,
why else do you have a deep freeze if not to go buy 25 buy, not steal 25 things of ice cream? I've honestly been trying to eat my way through the deep freeze, and I think, you know what? That's what I'm going to do with it afterwards. It's just going to be strictly ice cream and sorbet. And I guess maybe gelato. But like,
I look forward to my invitation to that party. The party where we demolish 25 tubs of ice cream from your deep freeze. Can that be the party where your friends also mimic your laugh?
I was going to say, can we combine the two?
Yeah, and shooters.
Yeah. I think we're all really like busy, so I think we have to kind of combine the event just to get the sold out performance that we want.
The other ice cream story this week is really cool. From Kawartha Dairy, they have teamed up with the Tragically Hip and are launching Tragically Chip ice cream beginning June 22nd. It is a maple whiskey, dark chocolate, and cherry ripple ice cream.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, Kawartha Dairy from Carling, right across from Canadian Tire at Carlingwood. Just saying.
Yes.
But I thought, okay, because I see other opportunities for this. They could do like blow it high cookie dough.
Oh,
right?
I like that. Yes.
From Fiddler's Green, you could do Fiddler's Chocolate and Mint Green.
Oh, Fiddler Green Mint.
Yeah. I'm trying to work something in with Bob Cajun. Anyway, Tragically Hip ice cream coming soon, June 22nd. I'll be first.
Rocky Bob Cajun.
Not bad. Put that in your deep freeze. We'll try it.
Rocky Bob Cajun Road. That just sounds like kind of like, you go 30 minutes in either direction outside of Ottawa and you kind of hit that one like kind of like bumpy rocky road. On
30 minutes would be how many kilometers or kilometers?
Ooh. Drive or walk? Because walk is 2.5. That's a 2.5 walk.
It is ZM. It is brought to you by McCarthy Automotive. Again, our thanks to them for all of your automotive service needs, service maintenance, the fleet vehicles that they look after. Unbelievable. Just drive by. You'll see the fleets that they take care of. I'm not going to name the companies because I don't want to, step on anybody's toes, but have a look for yourself. These are company names that you know, and they are trusting McCarthy Automotive as well. So thank you to them. All right.
And if anyone from a tech company wants to sponsor the show and help Milky out with that Apple cord, that would be great.
No, I just need to go to Princess Auto and pick up another one is all.
Okay, well, hey, Princess Auto, can you sponsor the show so Milky can get a new cord? Thank you.
Yeah, right. I happily I was so happy. I got to voice a national campaign for Princess Auto a while back.
Oh,
I only did the one. I was so happy. Like, I love Princess Auto, which, by the way, it should not be called Princess Auto because have you been?
No, actually, because I think the closest one to me is Canada.
Well, you've got Canada or you've got the one over on Aegis Drive, which is off Hawthorne, which is my neck of the woods.
Which is not really, either of them aren't really close to me.
But you're a car person. I got to get you to Princess Auto because you're a car person. But most people see Princess Auto and they think, I don't need car parts. Oh my God, the camping equipment, the sports equipment, the dog toys.
I know. I just for me, Canadian Tire's closer, so then I just go there. But I should look into the
trying
dog
to support
stuff.
Princess Auto as a sponsor. Don't mention the other guys.
I'm sorry. No, I'm not. I was just gonna say I need to go check it out for the dog stuff because I'm always looking for new things to give them. So because they
Princess
go
Auto
through everything.
I was there last night, as a matter of fact, and had I known that I'd be experiencing this issue, I would have picked up the Dancord there. Oh, well, gosh golly, got to go to Princess Auto again.
Here we are. Yeah. Oh, no, his favorite place.
If I sound like I'm rushing, it's because this thing is making me panic. And yes, the audible, this is worse than the emergency alert test from this week.
Oh, yeah, that got us all at the office. Everyone was like, oh, my God.
It got Mark Carney, too. He was in the middle of introducing I don't even know who it was, a dignitary from another country is there in the Prime Minister's office, and he's welcome to Canada, and our two countries this, and all of a sudden, and he's like, oh, don't worry about that. It's just a test of our emergency alert system. Apparently it works. Isn't that wonderful? And he just kept on going, man.
I was going to say, without blinking, though, it didn't catch him like I'm saying it caught us off guard because we were all talking and then we were all like, and I was like, is there a kid missing? And they're like, no, they're testing the system today. I'm like, oh, okay. And then so yeah, for him to just calmly show off how dope we are as a
So
country that we
freaking
have
smooth.
an emergency system like that, love it.
Yep,
Love
and I
it.
know we don't want to wade into the politics, but I mean, he just nothing phases him. Right? I don't think, no matter what side of the political spectrum you're on,
He's Phil Dunphy, guys. He's Phil Dunphy.
Yeah,
I don't know if Milky's seen Modern Family.
I
but
have actually. Oh, finally,
Okay.
a show comes up on the podcast.
Yay!
I
I picked the right one finally. So yeah, he is the Phil Dunphy of Canada. Like he's just given like chill dad vibes, and I love it. That's all I've
Nothing
wanted.
phases this guy, man. It's incredible. I wish I was cool like that. Like it's just, yeah.
Yeah.
And he knew about Down with Webster before I knew about Down with Webster. So there's that too.
Oh well, I mean I've known about Down with Webster since Down with Webster came out, but I don't know when Mark Carney caught on to the trend. But I was at that age where they were kind of promoting it to us. So
I found
I
out
was
about
very
them
happy.
when he was dancing. I guess when it was the Liberal Leadership Convention and he was dancing to them. I'm like, who is this band? And you filled me in on that.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's enough politics for this week.
Yeah.
Turning to sports. Oh no, we did sports. Oh, we didn't mention the Ottawa Charge. Go Charge! One game away.
Yes. Oh my gosh. That's
One
so
game
exciting.
away. See, we saved
Yes.
the best for last. Ottawa Charge. There you go.
Because we have one more game at the.
Yeah, it's a best of 5 in the PWHL.
Yes, it's okay. Because yeah,
So they're up 2
someone
games
was
to 1 now.
asking me. Yeah, someone was asking me, but right now mentally my brain is like on the
Basketball.
CEBL.
I
know. Yeah, and baseball. Like watching the
You
like,
just
Titans
want
play
cool
against the
shoes.
Nintendo.
Oh, can you get cool shoes that fit that weird toe of yours?
Yeah, it's called an 8.5. Yeah, rude. Yeah, rude. Yeah, no, actually, I'm super excited about doing this collab with a local artist for my shoes. So,
Whoa, really? That's happening?
yeah, I'm excited.
Come on.
Yeah, I just thought like,
You.
oh, maybe I'll just buy some like Air Force Ones and bedazzle them. But then I was like, well, wait, why don't I contact this local, in my opinion, another local legend in the art community? And he does custom shoes. And I'm like, let's see if I can get myself a pair of custom shoes. I don't know what direction we're gonna go in yet, whether it's going to be just Red Black specific or if it's going to be all Ottawa sports specific. Because I kind of want there to be an homage to all the Ottawa teams because I do love all of our Ottawa teams. So
Amazing. I had a story
yeah,
this
I'm
week.
excited.
There was a guy who walked. So this happened in Mississauga. A guy walks into a value village, and out of the corner of his eye, he sees a pair of sneakers, and they had Raptors colors on them. And he thought that's kind of intriguing. That's kind of fun. And took a little closer look and saw the number 15 handwritten on them and an autograph.
Oh no.
You know where this is going, right? So
I do.
these were just sitting there at Value Village. The asking price was $99 for this pair of shoes. He
Okay.
didn't pay $99 for them. It was Senior's Day, so he got them for $79. They were signed by Vince Carter,
Oh my
Raptors
gosh.
legend. And I
Oh
guess
my
they were
gosh.
like some sort of test model of a Nike shoe that he was working on, but that's his signature. $79. Oh,
That's
my God.
That's like I mean anyone like myself who's a big thrifter, like that is the dream
right?
to just walk in the door and make that, connection of like, what? How is this here? How is this
Yeah.
possible?
Yeah.
And someone out there is kicking themselves or their partner's butt going, I can't believe you accidentally got rid of those. What's wrong with you?
I hope that's some guy who got caught cheating and she just like threw his shit to the curb and someone, like just dropped it all off at Value Village and he's like, "Where's my Vince Carter sneakers?" And she's like,
Oh, that sounds
Sorry,
like
not
something
sorry.
straight out of any of the Bravo universe shows that I watch.
all right, before my computer does die, and I'm amazed it's not for this long, it is plugged in, which is so it's getting some sort of juice. It's just, anyway. Let's do this or that and why, because our listener Dave sends us a bunch of questions,
Yes.
each with 2 choices, and we got to pick one and give our reasons why, and you're welcome to play along. As always, Zoe leads things off.
This or that and why? Have spaghetti for hair or sneeze confetti?
Hell, Dave, what are you drinking this week?
I
Spaghetti
hope
for
it's on a
hair.
patio somewhere because
Spaghetti for hair. Yeah, right. Sneeze confetti. Sneeze confetti. Just because I
yeah.
that's much more dramatic, and I'm all putting on a show.
Yeah.
What a
Yeah, and I'm terrible with brushing my hair when it's wet, so I probably wouldn't have any hair if I had spaghetti hair. So
plus
sneeze confetti.
two dogs, and the spaghetti would be gone. Dave? That's
Yeah,
your
I mean
weirdest question ever. What's going on with Dave?
they honestly would be so terrified if I sneezed confetti. Like the dogs would be like, "Oh my God," and like run away.
I want to be able to do at the party where your friends mimic your laugh. I'm going to sneeze confetti. There you go.
Yes.
That's the reason
Nailed
for that.
it.
All right. Hey, Zoe, this or that and why? Laundry first or dishes first?
Oh, like in your criteria, is this something I have to start and finish first?
I don't know. He doesn't explain, so I'm going to jump in here. I'm going to set up the scenario. Okay, so you wake up. It's Saturday morning. You got your podcast to do with Milky at noon, but you got laundry that needs doing, and the dishes have piled up. Which one are you tackling first? What is your instinct to do first?
It would be to start the laundry first because it's going by the time I finish doing the dishes, the laundry will probably be ready to switch over. Agreed. So I'm like a multitasker.
That seems more efficient.
Yeah.
All right, hit me up. This or that and why?
Okay. This or that and why? Always enter a room with theme music or always leave a room with applause.
Oh, shoot. Those are both great options.
I know.
I want you. Oh, my God.
But see, here's where I'm like, would the theme music imitate or come from my emotions as I walk in the room? Because if I'm on like, I'm going to kill someone, walking in, like, I don't want Darth Vader music playing.
Oh, I do. Aren't you impressed that I know that? I'm going to say applause as I leave because it means I have made a great impression, and shouldn't you always leave people with a good impression?
Yes, 100%. That's what I'm saying. It's like, I don't know if I would want the theme music because it could change based on my attitude as I walk in the room. Like if I'm nervous, I don't want some like weird nervousy song to be playing,
I kissed a girl and I liked it.
No, that's my oversharing song. That's my oversharing song, my neurodivergent oversharing.
This or that and why, Zoe? Read a book or listen to a podcast? You better have the right answer for this one. You better.
I don't know.
Shut up.
Listen to a podcast, maybe.
That's a great answer.
Yeah.
That's
I do listen to podcasts way more than I read books, for sure.
Do you actually listen to podcasts?
Yeah, I listen to podcasts all day while I'm at work.
You don't listen to this one?
Because
I've heard
it's
it before.
weird.
It is kind of weird.
Because it's weird to be sitting at my desk listening to myself, giggling to myself. Like, that's just weird.
All right. We've only got a couple moments left. Quickly, yes. Give us a podcast recommendation. What's your favorite podcast right now?
Right now, I'm really liking The Financial Audit by Caleb Hammer or Good Hangs by Amy Poehler. Yeah.
Amy Poehler. Yes. She had Billie Eilish on this week. So good. So good.
Yeah, been really liking those.
Whose turn is it? Your turn to ask me? Yeah.
Yeah. This or that and why? Paper calendar or digital calendar?
Digital.
Ooh, digital. Yeah. What's funny is I fill out both. I have a paper calendar on my fridge and I have my calendar on my phone, and I will every other week will sit down and fill out the next couple weeks of things that I've added to my phone.
It's got to be on my phone because I need a digital reminder. I always set up an alarm a day before, 3 hours before, 2 hours before, 15 minutes before. Hey, stupid, you were supposed to be in Canada, which is a 2 hour drive apparently. It's many kilometers or kilometers away.
I have the reminder that I have softball in my phone. I have the just written softball on the calendar on the fridge. And then also next to the calendar are now my 2 softball schedules for the season. So
Yeah, that's got you busy.
your
All right,
girl be killing trees.
time for one more, Zoe. We'll end it on
more.
this one. You talk about, wow, what a choice to have. Okay, if you not that you can choose, but if you could choose, would you rather go see your doctor or would you rather go see your dentist? What's the lesser of two evils, I guess, is the better question.
Oh, which is so hard because I like them both so much. Like as
Look at you.
people, like okay, I will say, and my dad would be mad if I didn't say, Dr. Leo, you're the best. We love you. The Thorne family has been seeing you for decades, eons, centuries at this point, and best dentist in Ottawa. Highly recommend.
Dentist, okay. I was
Super
gonna
nice.
ask. All
Super
right.
nice guy. We love Dr. Leo.
There you go. Well, I'm Dr. Vigarba, been going to her for a long time. Dr. Mouthful. Yeah, right? Yeah. The only dentist with a last name that sounds like everything you say whenever your dentist is asking you questions while they're working on your mouth.
Exactly what I get out of my head. Get out of my head. That was exactly what I was thinking.
You get out of my head. You know what? Let's get out of everybody's heads. Sign off the
Yeah.
show, Zoe.
If you like what you heard, please spread the word and go that extra kilometer. And as always, ta-ta for now. TTFN.